My name is Robert Fries, and my title is branch manager for the Phoenix branch of the Camper Connection. I've worked in the RV industry about 2 years. As a host, one of the things that I'd like for my guests to know and to also understand is the need for planning. There's actually 3 different things. The first one is the need for planning and knowing what you're going to do on your trip and having a well thought out plan, but at the same time being flexible with your plan because things are going to happen. There's going to be hiccups on the trip. And understanding that is really important because it's going to mess up your plan. So what is really important to know is to reach out to your host and let them know that you're having an issue as soon as possible. The sooner you do that, the quicker they can help you fix whatever the issue is, whether it's small or large, and get you back to having fun, which is the reason why you're renting an RV in the first place. The second point that I'd like to mention is that there's going to be additional fees. While RVnGO doesn't have a service fee like some of the other platforms do, your host and owners are going to have different things. For instance, with my branch, we have a lot of consignment vehicles. So those vehicles are owned by somebody else, and so we're not going to negotiate with those in terms of things like your generator overages and your mileage overages, because those are the things that help the owners keep those vehicles maintained and keep them on the road and keep them safe for the renters. So we don't negotiate that. So, and then there's other things like cleaning fees and stuff like that, which sometimes, there's a cost, especially if you're hiring cleaners, and we like to pay a livable wage to our cleaners. So those things we don't like to negotiate with. So it's just, we'd like for owners for renters to understand that there's going to be certain fees that we're going to charge that are extra, and just be prepared for it. Finally, the last point is that keep in mind that one of the other things that you're going to need to plan for is the sleeping arrangements. Just because an RV is advertised as, say, sleeping 8, doesn't mean that it sleeps 8 comfortably. And so what you're going to want to do is maybe reach out to that host and ask them questions about it. How many does it sleep? What are the weight limits on the sleeping platforms? And then maybe just ask them their opinion about how comfortable it would be with the number of people that are in your party that you're planning to take out with it.